Power 31. Ms. Badly, wrongly.
나쁜,
Mistake, mistake.
실수하다.
I made a terrible mistake, but I hated to admit it. Misbehave, misbehave.
행실이 나쁘다.
When children misbehave, people usually get upset. Mischief, mischief.
장난,
You should keep children out of mischief. Misdeed, misdeed.
나쁜 행위.
He now repents of his past misdeeds. Misgiving, misgiving.
의심,
She has misgivings about her future. Power 32. Omni, all, every.
모든,
Omnibus, omnibus.
승합 마차.
I got a Sherlock Holmes omnibus. Omnipresent, omnipresent.
현재하는,
The fear of failure is omnipresent. Omniscient, omniscient.
무엇이든지 알고 있는,
God is omniscient. Omnipotent, omnipotent.
전능한,
The committee has an omnipotent power. Omnivorous, omnivorous.
무엇이든지 다 먹는,
Pigs are omnivorous animals. Power 33. Ob, against, opposite.
무엇에 반대하는,
Oppress, oppress.
억압하다.
The Korean people were oppressed by Japanese government for about 50 years. Offend, offend.
남의 감정을 상하게 하다.
She looked offended very much. Obstruct, obstruct.
차단하다.
He was fined for obstructing the work of the police. Obstinate, obstinate.
집요한,
He was the most obstinate man I've ever met. Omission, omission.
생략.
Your essays are full of errors and omissions. Power 34. Out. Do something better, longer, more, etc. than.
무엇보다 더 무엇하다.
Outlive, outlive.
무엇보다 오래 살다.
She had outlived her husband by 10 years. Outdo, outdo.
무엇보다 더 잘하다.
He outdid his brothers in patience. Outweigh, outweigh.
무엇보다 더 무겁다.
National plans outweighed local plans. Outwit, outwit.
무엇에 의표를 찌르다.
Wolves outwitted hunters for years. Outvote, outvote.
무엇보다 많은 표를 얻다.
The Democrats were outvoted as usual. Power 35. Pan, all, whole, all-inclusive.
모든,
Pantomime, pantomime.
무언극.
It was a special evening of music, drama, and pantomime. Pandora, Pandora.
판도라.
The report could open a Pandora's box of all the troubles. Panorama, panorama.
파노라마.
The tower offers a panorama of the city. Pantheism, pantheism.
범신론.
Pantheism is philosophy that everything is God. Panacea, panacea.
만병통치약.
There is no panacea for the country's economic problems. Power 36. Para, beyond, beside, alongside.
너머에,
Paradigm, paradigm.
보기.
This is the basic paradigm of the family tree. Parallel, parallel.
평행에,
Lines A, B, and C, D are parallel. Paraphrase, paraphrase.
바꿔쓰기.
The article was clearly a paraphrase of my article. Paralysis, paralysis.
마비.
One drop would be enough to produce paralysis. Paranoia, paranoia.
편집병.
His paranoia was getting worse and worse. Power 37. Post, after, behind, following.
후에,
Post-war, post-war.
전후에,
Unemployment was a serious problem to post-war Europe. Postpone, postpone.
연기하다.
We postponed our departure for an hour. Post-meridium, post-meridium.
오후.
The meeting starts at 2 p.m. Postscript, postscript.
추신.
He added a postscript to his letter. Posterior, posterior.
뒤에,
Do you see the posterior part of the brain? Power 38. Pre, before, fourth.
전.
Prepare, prepare.
준비하다.
Have you prepared for your job interview? Prefer, prefer.
무엇을 더 좋아하다.
I prefer pop music to classical music. Predict, predict.
예언하다.
It is quite difficult to predict which team will win this year. Preach, preach.
전도하다.
He preached against violence. Predominate. Predominate.
뛰어나다.
Good predominates over evil in many literary works. Power 39. Pro. Forward. Fourth.
앞으로.
Progress. Progress.
발전하다.
She is hoping to progress her Chinese. Proceed. Proceed.
앞으로 나아가다.
She proceeded to tell me about her summer vacation. Prolong. Prolong.
연장하다.
I was trying to prolong the conversation with him. Prominent. Prominent.
돌출한.
I met a prominent Russian scientist. Protrude. Protrude.
내밀다.
He tripped over a pair of boots protruding under the sofa. Power 40. Proto. First. Original. Primitive.
최초의.
Prototype. Prototype.
원형.
They will soon open a prototype of a new car to the public. Protocol. Protocol.
원본.
What is the Montreal Protocol on the protection of the ozone layer? Protagonist. Protagonist.
주역.
He became a protagonist of educational reform. Protolithic. Protolithic.
원시 석기 시대에.
He couldn't find the exact meaning of the word protolithic. Protoplasm. Protoplasm.
원형질.
Protoplasm is an organic compound from which plants and animals are formed.